morning, it's Julie Cube from the Sunshine Coast in Queensland, Australia, doing an acrylic pour for you. Today I am going over a this was an MDF board that I'm going to paint over, that had a previous painting on it that I wiped off that I didn't like, so I'm going to re-pour over it. So this is just a very fine sandpaper. You probably wouldn't need to do this, but I've got some chunky bits, but they may look perfectly fine and they may not. So this is going to be some weird looking colour in here. I'm going to use these leftover colours in a ring pour into it. So what do I begin with? These are all the Mont Studio acrylics, so I'm going to cover the base with this, it's called mid green, I think, or green light, that's it. It's all made with the pouring medium that I've got the recipe for in the drop down box, which is the clear PVA, Mont clear PVA. I haven't found any other clear PVAs that work as well. If you're in the US and can't get it, I highly recommend the Helmar's Glue All. It's just a lot easier to get in the US than it is here in Australia in big quantities. So I'm not a green lover. I love green in nature and green in certain things, but I'm not aware of, person that'll choose green to wear or have green art up. But I have a few people in my life that love green, so I'm going to give them a go. And this is going to be a weird one because I'm going to do, just got this lemon yellow left, so I'm going to leave that in the cup. The paint is mixed, just adding that the 70% glue, 30% water pre-mixed in. I pre-mix it in my bottles with warm water, so I take 30% out and then I add 30% of warm water, give it a real good shake, and then I never usually use it the same day. I use it the following day. I don't know if that makes a difference, and then I just add it to my studio acrylics slowly, because every single paint that, even it's the same brand, takes different amount of pouring medium. So I'm not going to give you 20 grams of this and 30 grams of that, because it doesn't work even with the same paint. So there you go, that's my bit that I'm adding to it. So yeah, that don't look too nice, does it? Well, I'm going to just actually pour this in. It's quite thin mix that I did the previous pouring, so I'm not sure how I'm going to go with this, but I'm just gonna do it. So there's the real lemony yellow, and there's the buttercup yellow. Oh my goodness, I haven't even had a drink. So there you go. And then I'm going to throw in the mix, the magenta. It kind of would make it a bit sunset-ish look, like sunset, but I'm just going to literally just pour in it from a great height. It's just something that I haven't done, and it's very runny paint, so I'm not even sure whether it will work out or not, but we'll give it a go. Now this is the berry that I make, and it's the magenta, and I added to this particular one, I added a blob of black. So let's see how this mixes. So I'm not sure whether to do a straight out cup flip. Add a bit more of that. Yeah. I'll do a flip cup pour, or should I do a waterfall pour? Let's try this waterfall-y pour thing. Just gonna see how we go. Maybe that might work if I do put the the paddle pop. Just let's see how I go with this. It might come completely muddy, but you know, I'm not gonna do that. I can't keep control of it because it's a bit wet and wide. I'm just tilting this up slightly. I think it would be great if I could hold that paddle pop stick in there. I should have just get another paddle pop stick. Waterfall, waterfall, come on down. See, probably while I'm shaking this from side to side, it's actually would, under normal circumstances, I would imagine, make it go muddy because you're mixing the colours, but I don't know. Let's just go with the flow, Joe. To see what effect we get over this cruddy green. I mean, the green looks nice in with a lot of other things, but I'm not sure if it's going to be a goer with this. Going on and on and on. Keep going. Oh, my finger's getting tired holding this up. I should have put a little bit of wood under it. I didn't think that one out, did I? Silly Julie. I want to thank you guys for subscribing to my channel and supporting my channel by viewing and leaving me comments. That's all I ask for. I don't seek any money from you guys. I know how hard it is for everybody at the moment. So certainly do not want to seek any payment. I do this because I love to do it and I love art, and if somebody tells me that I've brightened their day or that they've started doing art because of me, then that is my payment. I just love to hear that. So thank you guys for subscribing and watching and commenting. That's wonderful. I really, really appreciate you. Keep going here. Let's hope this, maybe I'll go through the center, and now the yellow is coming, showing its face. See what kind of look I get with this. I did put 2 drops of the Helmar silicone in each of these cups. This paint has been mixed up for quite a few days and I've done several different pours with it. So I haven't got my gloves on, there you go. As I said before, I've had a new puppy and it's consumed my days trying to work out, like, doing things that will be okay with the puppy at the moment, and making sure that Bindy's really happy with her new brother, which she really is, because we were getting worried about her when our last poodle died. That she just missed him so much. Wowzers. Kind of like a heart machine with heart rate going up there and down. Not sure if the camera's showing this, but such defined lines in there. Might leave the one end like that and the other end like that. Looks quite nice actually. Well, there's just something different, as I'm always told, you know, try different things. I'm told, oh, I use my balloon too much on it. You can basically never please everybody all of the time. You can only please some people some of the time. So, moral of the story is, if anybody knows me, the rules are, there's no rules. It's whatever you want to do, really is. Alright, so I'm going to use my little heat tool, which is a MOFA brand. It says that it gets to 350 centigrade, but somebody told me that that must be a misprint because that is way hot in Fahrenheit. So I might actually ask somebody, the powers that be, that might know a bit more about the temperature thing in these. Oh my goodness! Gone crazy! I don't know if you can see it, but the little tiny champagne cells popping up. It has got, like I said, a couple of drops of the Helmar silicone in there. I wanted to give it the heat to burst the air bubbles, but of course it's made the cells just popping up. So it's kind of like a 3D effect, like they're floating there. That's a weird one. Well, there you go. Certainly looks like a out of this worldy one. This puppy has got to be lying over your feet, so she knows whenever you move, or he knows whenever you're moving anywhere that he moves too. He won't got to be by you. I guess he really misses his brothers and sisters. So guys, I will try and give you a close-up, but look at the photos at the end, and obviously they're going to be a lot more detailed because I can get a lot better picture with my camera. So there you go, it was just a quickie. There are actually really defined rings, but looking through this particular screen, it doesn't look that you can see the really defined rings on the dark side. So just another test, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Until next time, if you haven't subscribed, please do so. Really appreciate it. Thank you. So bye for now. Three puppies together. Oops. This is the new boy. It's Bobby. I think that's what my husband wants to call him, because we've got a Bindi and a Bob. And this is Lola. She's a Havanese, and she's my son and daughter-in-law's. And she's gorgeous. And this is my gorgeous natural-born bobtail Australian Shepherd. Hey, you cuties. You're on film here, and I'm in my slippers. And they all get along famously, which is absolutely wonderful, because Bob only arrived yesterday. My husband decided he wanted another dog because we lost our poodle Gus before Christmas, who was a very big, bright part of the family. And Bindi grieved really so much. Hey Lola. Oh. There you go, they're all around my feet. They've got all this land to run around on, and they're all around my feet. Oh, look at it. Oh my goodness, such a cutie. They're all beautiful. My Australian Shepherd is one of the absolutely most beautiful dogs. I mean, all my dogs, okay, it's doing what nature calls. All our dogs are beautiful, they really are, but she has got such a sweetest, kind nature. And I think she's like mothering this little fella. Get off my flippers! What's he doing, Lola? What's he doing? Huh? What's he doing? What you doing, babies? Hey, what you doing? Oh, what's happening? Oh, don't. So yeah, the Australian Shepherd is rounding up the pup a bit, keeping an eye on him, but it's all good and they're all really happy together, so I couldn't be more pleased. So I have been absolutely had my mind on other things the last few days with these babies. Yes. So just wanted to show you guys, because when I mention my puppies, I often get lots of questions about the dogs and show us the dogs, and so there you go. There you go. This is our motley crew. So bye for now.